Hello everybody, this is Shane R. Monroe with NVIdia Shield Zone. We're going to be taking a look at the Battle of Saul, brand new, exclusive to PC and Android Shield TV, right? Shield Android TV. We're going to take a look at this guy for the first time. You'll be doing this with me, or I'll be doing this with you for the first time. This is another high-end PC port, so it should look very, very nice. Hopefully it plays well too. Resolution looks very low so far. Let's see what we got going on here. Now we are looking at a beta, so game settings, show cockpit, virtual mouse. I see nothing visually to change. Sure, we have an inverted analog dead zone. All right, well, let's just go in here and just take it for a ride. Normal.
By the year 2500, Earth had become toxic and unsafe for human life. Centuries of war, pollution, and overpopulation had ravaged our home. Undaunted, we took to the stars and populated our solar system. But fighting continued in this new frontier. Then we learned our sun was dying, and everything changed. Chaos and despair descended on the colonies. From the broken pieces of this world, the United Colonies of Sol was...
When does that woman there look like a man?
The last hope for humanity. They ventured into the void, looking for a new home. Years turned into decades. There was no discovery, no miracle, no hope. Only silence.
Much like my last marriage.
Millions turned to faith as they prepared to meet the end of existence. Order was restored by any means necessary.
Free donuts.
It seemed that the last chapter of humanity...
Hey, it's Kane from Kung Fu.
But far beyond the edges of our solar system, a discovery was made.
Yes. So it's interesting, and now we kind of flip back into like these lower resolution graphics. I wonder if that's video playback.
Ready, Lieutenant Williams? Or do I have time to beat Cassie in another game of chess?
I would remind you, Commander David, that you have my current skill level set at novice.
That's because you cheat.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Sorry, sir. These new Hades take longer to go through pre-flight inspection than I thought.
Never trash your ground crew, Lieutenant. Those guys have a million ways to screw you over.
Okay, so what am I doing here?
There she is. You know this is the 41st planet we've checked out in 4 years?
42nd, sir.
My
In
acceleration.
5 years.
Time flies, Lieutenant. Any word from the ground team, Cassie?
Negative, Commander.
Well, take Lieutenant Williams here through his check flight qualifications while I...
There has to be an invert here. Control settings. Rumble mouse. Probably down below. Let's see. Gunfire. That is interesting. I do not seem to see. Match speed. Target. Thrust. Quick reorientation. Well, this could be a difficult game if I can't play with flight controls. Maybe it's under game settings. Field of view. Flight physics. Well, I see nothing in here. Why are you interrupting me? What? Then why are you up, Brian? Hurry up. Well, honey, I don't need it in the kitchen. If it's right there, that's fine. Back to bed. Love you too. Yeah, but I'll have to go back and edit all of this, so just go back to bed. Go back to bed. Love you too. So I guess what I'm looking for here is, oops. Invert here. Okay. Interesting. Yes.
Control the fleet.
There we go. All right, now.
Lieutenant Williams, please decrease your thrust.
Okay. Now what?
Lieutenant Williams, please increase your thrust. Thank you. Please lock your targeting system onto Commander David's spacecraft.
Center over the ship.
Now, please pilot your spacecraft towards Commander David's position.
Assuming he's in here somewhere. So he's outside. All right, what's going on here? Oh, great. How long do I get to listen to this? might just have to restart this mission. I can't listen to that.
By the year 2500, Earth had become toxic and unsafe for human life. Centuries of war, pollution, and overpopulation.
Yeah.
Ready, Lieutenant Williams? Or do I have time to beat Cassie in another game of chess?
I would remind you, Commander David, that you have my current skill level set at Novice.
That's because you cheat.
Sorry, sir. These new Hades take longer to go through pre-flight inspection than I thought.
Never trash your ground crew, Lieutenant. Those guys have a million ways to screw you over. There she is. You know this is the 41st planet we've checked out in 4 years?
42nd, sir, in 5 years.
Time flies, Lieutenant. Any word from the ground team, Cassie?
Negative, Commander.
Well, take Lieutenant Williams here through his check flight qualifications while I, well, patrol the fleet.
Lieutenant Williams, please decrease your thrust.
Decrease my thrust.
Lieutenant Williams, please increase your thrust. Thank you.
Anything you want,
please
baby.
lock your targeting system onto Commander David's spacecraft. Now, please pilot your spacecraft towards Commander David's position.
I know I'm 12. Okay. As with most...
When targeted, you may match a spacecraft's flight speed by activating your automated thrust control system. Well done. Please deactivate the automated thrust control and proceed to the waypoint.
See, that's the problem with all of these space games. There's, I had a problem with every single one of these because there's no feeling of flight. You feel like you're literally just sitting still while things are moving around you, even though I'm at 100% thrust. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I'm just sitting in one place looking around. Hopefully that'll change.
You sure this ring knocker is ready, David?
Lieutenant, meet Jin Fallen Holland.
Recognize that actor's voice.
Drinking OC's drives from Outer Mercury to Delta Pavonis. But there's no one else I'd rather have at the helm of the Cronus during a furball than Jin.
Excellent. Please engage your military thrusters en route to the next waypoint.
I'm not sure where I'm at.
Be aware of your mil thrusters' limitations. Your spacecraft can sustain military speed thrust for only short periods before the system's energy is depleted and must recharge. You may increase the rate at which your mil thrusters replenish themselves. This will come at the expense of the rate of replenishment of your cannon subsystems, however. Please, engage slide now. While sliding, you may alter your ship's viewpoint while maintaining your heading. Your spacecraft can reorient itself automatically. Please do so now. Well done. Please disengage slide. The Hades targeting system can be used to locate friendly spacecraft. Please do so now. Thank you.
What do you think, Lieutenant?
I'll admit my slide was a little clumsy, but the rest of my...
I was referring to the planet we're eyeballing.
I have a good feeling about it, sir. It reminds me of those old images of Earth, back when it was unspoiled. It looks like home.
Won't stay unspoiled for long. Not if the human race gets our hands on it. Speaking of, anything from the ground, Cassie?
Storms on the planet's surface are prohibiting contact, Commander.
Let's bring her back to the Atlas, Lieutenant. We'll get to the rest of your check flight after some rest. Hope that good feeling of yours lasts.
Alright.
Welcome, Lieutenant Williams. Please proceed to the waypoint.
I am proceeding to the waypoint.
You're late again, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. I was, yeah. Sorry. So, what's next?
I want you to attack one of our ships.
Sir, is this because I was late again? Because I didn't...
Lieutenant Williams, please target and destroy the training fodder provided for you using your missiles.
Yeah, okay, I'm getting there. It's an enemy targeted. Hold down missile button to lock on.
Well done.
Alright.
Lieutenant Williams, please target and destroy the training fodder provided for you using your cannons.
Alright, where's my training fodder? Shouldn't it be like right over here somewhere? Where is my targeting? Oh, there it is. Sensitive. I'm a slow pickup.
Well done.
Impressive.
Lieutenant Williams, meet Lieutenant Fan. Fan's call sign is Front Guard. You know, like the flea deterrent they sell for dogs. Seeing as how he's always tip of the spear and never flees from a fight, we thought it pretty clever. At least at the time.
Surva Muyetri.
Front Guard adheres to the old religions, ain't that right?
Religion. I am not a polytheist.
See, he had his pick of any religion, and he chose one that doesn't let you drink or screw around. Now what does that say?
That I am also not a pig like you.
Enough of the B-Corps stuff, Cassie. Lieutenant, we've got bandits in rage. Save us. Save us all.
Just try not to fret yourself.
So it should be...
Not bad.
Yeah, it was. It sucked. It took me forever. Another one?
Well done, Lieutenant. Your skill will improve over time.
You may transfer energy from your spacecraft systems to restore your hull's integrity. Please do so now. Commander, I have received a signal from the ground team.
Pancake! We were starting to think you blackboxed on us again.
Fuck you, Holland.
Haha. Always good to hear your voice, Lieutenant. When are the Whitecoats coming back?
They're not.
Come again?
The storms are an issue, but apparently there's enough gravity here to support an atmosphere. There's water here, too. It's frozen, but the hydrologists are telling me it can be harvested, and most of the geoengineers agree that the soil can be enriched. It's a fixer-upper, but they all think this shithole can work, Commander.
If you were here right now, Pankowitz, I'd kiss you.
If I were there, I might even let you.
We're going home!
No. This is our home. New Earth.
We're naming it New Earth?
We can't think of something better than that.
It was a United Colonies decision, okay? Trust me, you should have seen the rest of the names on the list.
No, this game might just not be for me, because I'm not having as much fun as I would think I would. Let's see what we can do here. It's not all lost yet. Hope I don't have to go inside. Okay. Definitely not used to flight controls. I'm sorry you're having to listen to my dogs. They're annoying.
I heard you the first time, Cassie. Try again.
Again, long-range communication systems are fully functional. Again, I have received no incoming signals from either General Shapiro or the United Colonies Central Command.
Doesn't make any sense. Keep trying. Lieutenant, let's take patrol. Follow me here, Lieutenant. They sent us to the farthest reaches of known space to find a planet capable of saving the human race from extinction. After years of frustration, we finally find something and they can't be bothered to return our red call?
Disbelief, sir? It's been a long time. Maybe they're trying to verify who we are.
That's lame, but better than anything I've come up with. Cassie, how about some of the other outer colonies? Hestia?
Negative, Commander. Outgoing emergency signals have not been received, and we are receiving no incoming transmissions at this time. Commander, unidentified fighter-class ships are in range.
Registration?
The spacecraft bear no registration to any sovereign state or colony, and are refusing... Warning! We are under attack!
Wave the red flag, Cassie. I want every Hades pilot out here double time.
All Hades pilots to their spacecraft for immediate launch. This is not an exercise. Repeat, all Hades pilots to their spacecraft for immediate launch. This is not an exercise. Warning, more unidentified fighter-class ships are in range. Warning, more unidentified fighter-class ships are in range.
This is David M. Allen, acting commander of Operation Exodus, a peaceful mission on behalf of the United Colonies of Sol. Stand down and identify yourself or... Fuck it! They're not responding. All transport groups, activate your vault drives and get the hell out of here while we cover you. Initiate distress calls on a secure UCS channel, and we will find you. Hades Squadron, as soon as the last transport vaults, I want every jock docked so we can follow them out.
Transport Delta has vaulted out of range.
What the hell is taking Epsilon so long?
Commander, our vault drives just went offline.
Well, get them back online, now!
Commander, an invasive oversight operation has shut down the Epsilon's vault drives.
Invasive oversight? What the hell does that mean?
An outside party has commandeered the ship's systems and rendered the Epsilon's drive systems inoperative.
Tell me you can bring them back online, Cassie.
I can bring them back online, Commander. Estimated time to renewal, 2 minutes. Warning. Enemy fighter-class ships have vaulted in range.
The fuck are these people? All pilots, keep a defensive posture around Epsilon Group until our transports can vault.
Warning. Enemy fighter-class ships have vaulted in range.
They fight with more fervor than skill.
Transport Epsilon has vaulted out of range.
All pilots, bust to the nearest Motherbird. We vault ASAP with or without you.
Yeah, alright, I think I've had enough of this.